Hi guys, today we'll review one of the budget options when it comes to gaming mice. Let's see how the Fantech WGC2 or Venom II fares in the budget gaming peripheral scene. First things first, let's do the unboxing. Inside the box, it only contains the user manual, Type-C to Type-A cable aka cable charger, and the mouse itself. Meanwhile, the USB dongle can be found at the bottom of the mouse. Like the title says, it's a budget gaming mouse. I got this gaming mouse for 779 pesos. Right now, the price is more than 800 pesos. The price varies every time the online shops have promotions, so better look out for e-commerce site promos to get this mouse at a cheaper price. Now let's tackle the shape of this gaming mouse. The Fantech Venom II is an ambidextrous gaming mouse, but it's not 100% because there are no side buttons on the right side. I like how tall the hump of this gaming mouse is. It supports my palm when doing the claw grip style. Also, it feels comfortable when palming the mouse or doing the fingertip style. By the way, the dimension of this mouse is 130 by 78 by 38 mm. The weight of this gaming mouse is around 95 grams. It's pretty heavy and most gamers would like it to be below 80 grams. I think it's heavy because of the battery. I guess it's quite thick inside. Like I said before, the battery is the heart of each wireless gaming mouse, and the Venom 2 has 300 mAh of battery. When the battery is in critical levels, the mouse wheel will blink red. This will signal you to charge the mouse. To fully charge the battery, you'll be charging it for about 2 to 3 hours. As you can see, the battery capacity is low. There are other gaming mice with higher battery capacity that are almost the same when it comes to the price. When charging this mouse and you did not remove the USB dongle from your computer, the gaming mouse is still usable. At first, I thought this mouse was not usable when charging because I removed the USB dongle that time. I want to try if this mouse has dual mode. That's why I removed the USB dongle before. Technically, this is not dual mode. In dual mode, even if you remove the USB dongle, the cable will act as a connector and a charger at the same time instead of just a charger. By the way, this gaming mouse has two lighting modes, Eco mode and RGB mode. This can be set via the toggle switch found at the bottom of the mouse. Also, you can switch off the mouse when you're not using it. In Eco mode, the mouse wheel will illuminate, while in RGB mode, both RGB strips and the mouse wheel are illuminated. Since this mouse has lower battery capacity compared to other budget gaming mice, use the Eco mode always to save battery. The Fantech Venom 2 has PAW3212 optical mouse sensor. This one is a pretty old optical mouse sensor. Also, it has 30 IPS and 10G acceleration. It's a budget gaming mouse, so don't expect higher or newer specifications. The good thing is that it doesn't have an angle snapping feature. This gaming mouse sports its one blue switches. Unfortunately, I cannot break it down and check the switches of the side buttons. As most of us all know, gaming mice with one blue switches have heavier clicking experience, and in my experience, I don't like the feeling when using this gaming mouse. It's heavy when clicking and my hand and fingers feel numb after playing 2 games of Valorant. But during normal use or just using this mouse in productivity, I don't feel any fatigue. Maybe when you use the gaming mouse intensely, like playing competitive games, that's the time you'll feel exhausted after using it. As for the side buttons, it's fine but wobbly at the same time. The buttons are too small for its placeholder, that's why it's wobbling. Just like most gaming mice today, the Venom 2 has PTFE mouse skates. To be honest, I love the amount of skates Fantech installed on this gaming mouse. It's smooth when gliding and I have no issues with it so far. By the way, before you use the mouse, check the skates because they have plastic covers. Remove them first before using the Venom 2. In my case, I already removed it before making this video. The Fantech Venom 2 has a polling rate of 125Hz. The advisable polling rate for gaming mice is between 500Hz to 1000Hz. If you like to play competitive games like Valorant or MOBA games like Dota 2, you need to think twice before getting this mouse. The 125Hz polling rate is really low and you may experience input lags when playing games. This gaming mouse has a default DPI of 800 to 2400. Unfortunately, there are no instructions on what color each setting has. What I know is that red is the lowest DPI setting and green is the highest. So it means that 800 is red and 2400 is green. Maybe blue is 1200 or 1600 and pink is 1600 or 2000. Sorry, I cannot check it properly because the website and instruction manual did not show the DPI setting. Also, there's no downloadable software, so we really cannot check it properly. Now let's discuss the pros and cons of this gaming mouse. Let's do the pros first. In my opinion, the number one pro is the shape. I really love the shape of the Venom 2 because it fits my hand. Also, the shape reduces the fatigue I experience when using it for long hours. Another pro of this gaming mouse is the different modes. Like I mentioned earlier, this gaming mouse has Eco mode and RGB mode. The Eco mode can help prolong the battery life, while the RGB mode can be an aesthetically battery draining feature. Kidding aside, Fantech did a great job incorporating the Eco mode in this mouse. Now let's tackle the cons. Number one con is that it's not dual mode. In my opinion, dual mode is very handy, especially if the polling rate is too low. You can use the cable instead of the USB dongle. I would not suggest this gaming mouse in competitive gaming. But productivity wise, yes, you can definitely enjoy this mouse. Number 2 con are the RGB strips. Technically, it's not RGB, it's just alternating lights. Also, there are no instructions in the user manual on how to change the color. Number 3 con is that there are no software you can use to fine-tune this gaming mouse. For a budget gaming mouse like the Venom 2, the software is really important, especially if you want to adjust the DPI, polling rate, etc. Overall, you get what you pay for. It's not really for competitive gaming but for casual gaming instead. Also, if you want the mint colorway, this mouse is for you. I would also recommend it to people who are looking for a budget mouse and will use it for productivity purposes. Now, if we're going to grade this mouse, 10 is the highest, I'll give it a grade of 7. It's a good mouse but it's not an all-in-one mouse. Guys, we've reached the end part now. Hopefully, you've enjoyed this video. Till our next, goodbye.